Welcome back, all you He-Mans and She-Ra's. Toyshiz here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another fresh look, and today we are totally checking out the brand new Mattel Masters of the Universe He-Man Origins Skeletor and EVIL-LYN. Get it? I really like these new Masters of the Universe. Again, if you've never seen any of my videos for these, this is my first time kind of getting into and collecting within the stores Masters of the Universe, and I'm liking the card art on these. The artwork is fantastic. I love the little sayings. Nefarious Overlord. Skeletor wants to control the power within Castle Grayskull. It's just old-fashioned good versus evil. Fun. The toys are exciting. I'll get to that in just a second. Here's the barcode for Skeletor. I've never had an EVIL-LYN figure. I've had Skeletor. I'll show off some comparisons as well in just a few. She's an evil warrior goddess. She looks like she kind of stepped right out of The Simpsons, though, if we're being completely honest. She's got some killer artwork on the back. I like that each of these also include a little tiny mini comic book like the old Masters. And I just love the artwork on this. Like, look, she turns and twists. Very modern articulation. We shall see. They're boasting that a whole heck of a lot. The barcode for her as well. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm so happy to finally find some Masters singles in the actual store. Again, they're Walmart exclusive until 2021. Then they'll hit other retailers as well. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot cup of Eternian coffee. This is a look at the brand new Mattel Masters of the Universe He-Man Origins Skeletor and EVIL-LYN. Here's the spooky couple out of their packaging, and I gotta say right off the bat, I likes what I see. I like the fact that she's bright yellow, she's a Simpsons character, and he's a spooky skeleton dude with a Schwarzenegger body. Both of them are ripped. They both look great. The sculpts are great, and the paint is actually quite exquisite. I'll give it to that all day long. They do come with accessories, more so with Skeletor with EVIL-LYN. You get her crystal ball wizard staff thingamajig, and both of them prefer to go backless dressed, right? Strapless or whatever. No, Skeletor, he's got all his straps. You can take off his armor, of course, just like the old Skeletor figure. And they both look good. Again, the paint is where it's at. They're brightly colored, very toyetic. And they each come with a comic book. Now, they each come with the same exact one, so I'm assuming that the bad guys get this one, and then, of course, He-Man and Man-at-Arms Teela will get a different sort of comic book. I'm just assuming. I haven't found them yet, so fingers crossed. But I did take pictures for you guys, so if you want to screen grab or just pause the video, you could read the entire comic. It's actually pretty cool. It gives you a semblance of where these characters are coming from. But I know what you're saying. Enough about this. Let's see the articulation. Keep in mind, Skeletor, all the big, dudes, they all going to have the same exact body type. EVIL-LYN, though, because she's the female character, she's got a new sculpt. For me, at least, new articulation. I like the face on her. It's classic, it's simple, it's not crazy, but the detail on her is very nice. Blues, yellows, little bit of purplish blues, here and there. The articulation for what I'm looking at looks great. The knees are maybe just a little bit wonky. Could have been done just a little bit differently, but you get some nice articulation out of her head. And also in the shoulders, they'll go up and down. Same exact articulation you expect. They'll rotate at the elbows, single jointed elbows. And her wrist spins and rotates as well. So I'm definitely liking that. That's actually pretty cool. Waist. Again, the knees, not the best. Single jointed, but she does have rocker at the boot. And of course, rocker at the feet. They'll go up and down, side to side. You can do the splits. Again, very cool articulation. 1 for the price point, 2 for the character, and 3 to give that kind of updated, simplistic articulation, but it works. You don't need to go crazy. She holds her staff, her wizard's staff, whatever, really nicely. Both, either hand, doesn't matter. Unlike Skeletor, really, you're only given one option. But sometimes with her, and again with Skeletor, they can be kind of difficult to stand once in a while. So if you got a stand, neck a stand, something like that, it does well. The Skeletor is killer. I love the colors. He pops. He's got that gorgeous blue. He's got his straps. He's got his armor. That face, the mouth open. Totally different from any Skeletor I have. If you've seen my other videos, you know the articulation on this guy. Basic stuff. Wrists, elbows, single jointed, knees, kick out. He looks good. He's going to have like different parts, different things to him, but it's the exact same articulation. Again, you can remove the armor, both his loincloth and the upper part as well. But I think for me, in all honesty, it's really that head sculpt. That is very cool. A very open mouth, yeah, kind of like Skeletor. So that's cool. You can grab his Havoc staff. In this hand, in the thumbs up hand, he holds it well. It holds it really nicely. You try to put the sword in the other hand, you can kind of finagle it. Yes, you can put it in there, but it's not very good. So I recommend one hand for either the staff or the sword. It would have been nice, extra hands, right? I know there's a set coming later. They'll have extra hands and stuff like that. But, you know, it's nice to kind of have that right off the bat. But again, half the power sword right here, much like the old one. He's got 2 holes right there. So if you have the He-Man, you put them together, and you got the old comic book aspect of He-Man. So there's the sword, different sculpt. Of course, this one is the SDCC exclusive from last year. They're half in the power sword. I do like that. I do like you have 2 options. So that's actually really cool. And again, just to show you the body types, everything is pretty much the same. Yes, you can pop off the limbs, switch them out, concoct your own Frankenstein He-Man figure. But these are my 3 Skeletors, actually 4 now that I have the Super Impulse, world's coolest, world's smallest Skeletor. But as you can see, this was my first one. Got him a long time ago. He's awesome. You know, these are old-fashioned awesome toys. Even got the pink-cheeked Skeletor. I'm told that's a good one to have, so and all my He-Man knowledge. But it's really the mouth-open Skeletor here. He's cool, and again, the Super Impulse Skeletor, very cool. You can see the difference between the old-fashioned halves of the power sword, the new one versus the old. Very simplistic, but I am looking forward to getting that He-Man, finding him in store, and putting the 2 together. But you really can't go wrong with any of these Skeletors, vintage or new vintage, as otherwise. Put him on Panthor, the old-fashioned Panthor. There is a new Panthor coming for 2021, just FYI, both a flocked and a regular one. So that'll be cool. My old Panthor, he's had, you know, he's seen all kinds of battles, man. He's still in pretty good condition, but he's getting up there in age. If you have the War Sled, right, you can put Skeletor on top, riding it, making it all evil. Again, you can get 2 of those, one of those, flip out all the different parts and pieces. It's actually really cool, and Skeletor does fit well. I have the link in the description or right here if you want to check out my review on that. I'll tell you right now, thank you again to Super Impulse for sending these over. If you haven't checked out their world's smallest / world's coolest action figures, especially for He-Man, they are action figures for your action figures. They are amazing. The photography that you can get with these are a blast. You know, you take all kinds of funny photos with these, and Ms. Shiz would have me point out that this is reminiscent of me in the kitchen trying to cook, and our dang cat trying to run up and just fiddle with every little thing right there. So again, the photos are a blast. If you have the WWE Eternia figures, yeah, they go really well. They all scale well, and they use the same body parts, so you can swap them out for that. This is my Masters of the Universe new He-Man Origins 2020 collection so far. It does have the SDCC box set in there as well. That's why the He-Mans are a little bit different, but this is all that I've come across. Sure, there will be a heck of a lot more coming. Walmart will be hitting really hard coming up soon. You know, with everything this year, it's just one thing after another. But not to worry, if you haven't found them yet, you definitely will. I'm curious to know what you guys think about these Skeletors, though, and these EVIL-LYNs. Have you found them yet? Will you be getting them? Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk everything He-Man. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, when it comes to these new He-Mans, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. They are re-releases, redos after all, but the colors, the simplicity of it, the weapons, the vehicles, the giant battle cats, they're a whole heck of a lot of fun. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.